Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Had to remember the name of the game. Weld. Brigand 12-pounder. Boss fight. We have a party. We have people in the sanitarium for quirk removals and disease removals and etc. People in the Abbey for stress relief. They needed it. 30 stress is about the limit where I say, you know what? Remove it. It's a grand. Go ahead and do it. We have Bounty Hunter, Occultist, Jester, Arbalist. We really only need to kill the Matchman every turn that he spawns in when we're fighting the cannon. Look, I'm gonna call it a tank. Deal with it. But what we could do with the Occultist is stun him every turn, and then by stunning him every turn, we can get like 2 turns to take him out. You know, we can stun him on 1 turn and then focus on the cannon, then focus on the Matchman, then focus on the cannon, and alternate the vulnerability so we can attack the cannon, and the stun so we can attack the cannon. Or we can, yeah, you know what I mean. So I think this is actually going to be pretty alright. Let's go on the mission. Provision. We're going to bring along a lot of torches because we're going to be using the stun, which reduces torch. All the food, stack of shovels, a lot of bandages, and a lot of bandages because we're bringing along an occultist, of course. But then a lot of anti-venom, medicinal herbs, keys, a holy water. And let's embark. I think this is it. Yes. Yeah, and the bounty hunter also removes protection with his mark, so we could use that mark on the cannon. But the cannon only has like 30% protection. It's not that bad. Anyways, let's go.
The wild whispers of heresy roused the rabble to violent action. Such was the general air of rebellion that even my generous offer of gold to the local constabulary was rebuffed. To reassert my rule, I sought out unscrupulous men skilled in the application of force. Tight-lipped and terrifying, these mercenaries brought with them a war machine of terrible implication. The smell of sulfur and gunpowder hangs in the air. The war machine is close.
I do have someone with blood. You're right, chat. Or with the Crimson Curse. I didn't even think about that. Well, this is going to be an interesting mission. And unfortunately, the tank is really far away. We might want to just like do this direction first. And we're probably honestly also going to interact with these egg curios. We actually do need blood, and we might be able to find blood inside of them. So it's a bit awkward, but we can make it work. You can mark from the back line, but you can collect bounty from the front. I'm gonna move now. We only have the big guy to deal with on this turn. But I hope that we can get some blood, because I did forget to bring it. Leave it to me to forget to bring, you know, the thing that we need to survive and everything. Toss out the stun. Basically a guarantee. Is it actually a guarantee? Hold on. 170 base, it is a guarantee. And then we'll mark. We should be able to kill this guy in 1 turn if we hit him hard with everybody. Especially if we crit quake. The ground quakes. Yeah, that's it. We're quaking. Is that middle enemy Danny DeVito? The tenacious crone? The tenacious DeVito. And yeah, go for it. Yeah, I know that you can usually count out how long you can go between, you know, regular and craving, but I'm just gonna hope that we can find some blood.
Such a terrible assault.
Crit blight. Well, that's no fun. Honestly, go for the mark. Tenacious Crone, I'm sorry. He didn't really stand a chance alone. And hey, blood! Perfect, we're done. Okay, time to turn around. I mean, honestly, I'm tempted to turn around, but let's do full exploration. Maybe he'll offer you an egg in these trying times. He offered me blood, apparently. I accept that. I'll even use a shovel.
Yourself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
What item to use for the eggs?
Malformed.
None,
Misintent.
apparently. You just interact with the eggs and then you fight enemies. Weirdly enough. How much bleed is that? 4 points versus 3 spread out. 3 spread out? I'd rather get 3 spread out. Maybe I should have gone for the 4.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
That one time on the Baron Crest, I walked for 26 tiles on wasting. Was it 26? I didn't keep track. I was just walking. It's like, you'll be fine. You're not gonna die. Don't worry about it. And hey, they didn't die, so, you know, I did something right. At this point, I want combat also because I need to kind of recover a little bit. We need to get stress down, we need to get HP back up, especially after that nasty hit. I need to get rid of this stupid fungal artillery. He keeps trying to blight me. How rude. How rude. Also, I know I could go for the heal. I'll get to it. That's why we brought the anti-venom. Who has the stun? It's the occultist. That's not good. It's gonna be hard to actually heal him up. Also, I definitely should not have done the stress relief with the Jester. I should have just done attacks. You know, at least get most of these enemies KO'd out of the picture, and then we'll focus on stress relief and heal once we get them in a position where we are going to win, you know? So even like right now, just go for the heal. Because one enemy's dead, one enemy's stunned, we're gonna stun the other one with the occultist, and the next turn do a heal. So, stun.
A singular strike.
Light went down a little bit, that's okay. Now we'll do the heal, and everything will be well in the world. These guys are really slow. We move before they do basically every turn. Also, hey, use some freaking anti-venom one day. That was with the healing buff. God damn it. Well, that's kind of embarrassing that we didn't even get 1 kill. And the heal was for 6, but again, we're gonna win on this fight. It's a matter of time. Bleed 40, 2 to 4. Get the KO.
Continue the onslaught.
We'll stun this guy.
Destroy them all.
Stun him one more time. Focus on trying to get healed up. You missed! That wasn't even a dodge, that was a miss. How do you miss? You have an accuracy of 100. Okay, at this point I have no idea what I'm doing. It's like, alright, I don't know, blind fire. Okay, you know, the whole plan kind of relies on you at some point healing.
Impressive.
You seem to have some aversion to healing yourself, but you know what? It has to happen. Okay, at least we dodged. I mean, at this point, you're gonna heal the bounty hunter, because you obviously don't want to heal yourself. Alright.
Sedated.
Debated. Okay, stress is fine, HP is fine, blood is fine, we're fine.
No quarter.
I'll take the 12 crests. I should have gotten rid of the protection. So in fact, I'm going to drop it right now. It's basically useless. I'm not going to interact with that. Turn around. Okay. Okay. We have plenty of food. Now that we have blood, I don't really want to interact with this, but I'm going to anyways. Is this how they're made? We're probably gonna need more of the invites. So I kind of figure, why not go for some invites? I want the occultist to mark.
To a killing
Annoying
blow.
crits, but we have the Jester, we can do stress relief until we get to the boss fight. You know, we can just kind of... Don't move. Thank you. We can kind of just slowly get there, you know. Speed is 6. Good crit! I'm glad I went for the attack. Now we can mark.
Masterfully executed.
Masterfully executed. You see, when we crit for 51, I want us to be the givers of the crit, not the receivers of the crit, ideally. Game, please, thank you. Okay, excellent. Can even do a little bit of stress relief, we have time.
As the fiend
That was not that bad. No one got the curse. We have more blood. We have an invite. I think we can stack these, so we might want to do another one of those. Those egg cocoons. I think I took too many torches, honestly, but...
the way is lit. The path is
You
clear.
know what? I took too many
We
torches.
require
Accept it.
only the strength
Move on.
to follow it.
If we get someone else with the curse, now we have extra blood that we can handle it. But I do want to...
Handsome reward for a task well performed.
I do want to open up these cocoons. I want a couple of invites so that we can very soon do the Viscount mission. And each one of these has a gatekeeper enemy. By the way, I really like this mechanic where you have to open the eggs, because previously there would just be dozens of enemies against these bloodsuckers, or sorry, dozens of fights against these bloodsucker enemies in a mission. And it was always, dude, the crits are amazing. It was really annoying because it's just the same thing over and over and over again, and you had no choice in the matter. You had to do the mission. It's a lot better now that you actually have a choice in the matter. I think, anyways. Never too many torches, always too many torches. Yeah, you are going to be crit for like 100 damage. Jester? Jester! A little awkward to start the mission, but we are doing much better. And they do stack, so that's fantastic.
Mount, so too will
We have a place of honor for you in the banquet hall, the Viscount. Okay, Viscount. Let me count the ways that I'm gonna kill you. Also, we should definitely, I'll do one more. We should definitely, oh, there's 4 enemies, oh no. We need to definitely make sure that we have a camping log that we can use before the boss fight, because we want to get buffed before the fight, because there's not a lot of stress on the fight.
a powerful blow.
So we want to make sure that we're doing everything we can to kill the boss and live, really. 6 to 11, 6 to 11, good vulnerability hex, like one of the ones in the back, I guess. Good stuff. You know, as long as this guy doesn't do the thirst, which is the lunge forward, he's going to be able to get hit by the arbalist. And if he does lunge forward, he's going to get hit by the bounty hunter. Okay, he's going to get hit by the bounty hunter, I guess. 5 to 8 with 4 bleed. That's a minimum of 9 damage. It's not enough to kill. Slice off. Slice off is a weird one. It doesn't seem like it does enough damage compared to the harvest, because harvest is spread out damage.
Precision and
That's a KO. It's spread out damage and spread out bleeding, which ends up being a lot more damage than the slice off.
This is how a life is taken.
Okay. We have 3 invitations. That should be enough to complete the mission once we get to it. So we have this, we have some gold, and a bunch of stuff that we don't really care about. Honestly, this is going just fine so far. Especially considering that we forgot the blood. The blood, not the blood. The cannon, by the way, now that I think about it, it might not be able to get debuffed, so minus protection might not even work on it, but the mark will still land, and we can still use the mark. We can't hold it, just keep going. So we will still...
hazards possessed by evil intent.
We will still be able to get the extra damage from the mark, but probably not, like, protection down, dodge down, etc. I mean, I don't even think the tank can dodge. It's a tank. Cannon! It's not a tank. Little low on shovels, it seems. Three quivering ectoplasm. They're quivering because they're scared. Three 6, 5d8. Better chance of a kill. Didn't kill, but at least it bled.
Destroyed.
Need more turns like this. We left 1 unit with 1 HP. -1 speed.
That cuts on its own.
Well, luckily for us, we're a lot faster. We can crit for 6.
Eradicated.
I've come to collect. I'm not going to open the chest. We're going to do a backtracking at the end.
Remind yourself.
We're just going to get down here to the corner, to the intersection, then we'll camp. Craving blood, not a problem.
The light.
And we'll come back, we'll open up all these curios, and try to get as much loot as we can on the mission, because we are a little bit low on gold. We only have about 20,000 remaining, 27 or something. And we would like to have more. It's getting expensive to upgrade all these units for missions. So let's see. Let's go for the dogs. Viridy is an occultist. Not this one, a different one. Why is it that the occultists always dodge? Like, it's good, but they are really good at dodging. They can dodge everything. I don't get it. They very frequently get hit, or get targeted rather, and just like have a dodge. I love it. 19. I don't care about 1 dog being here. We can handle 1 dog. He's at 3. He's actually dead. 1 mark, 2 attacks, that guy's dead. Excellent. The robes, they're nimble. He's got a nice robes on. It's not alive like the gunslingers, but it's fine. I'm just gonna do a heal to get him to full. A little bit of stress relief. I'm gonna imagine that the occultist and the bounty hunter can get a kill on 1 dog. Maybe not.
A decisive pummeling.
That dog needs to be put down. This dog is looking a little bit sketch.
No intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Even the ASPCA knows it needs to take a nap forever. Rude. Okay, torch.
In radiance, may we find victory.
We don't need to do another one of these. We're fine. If we want, we can do it on the way back. Okay, but we're probably gonna camp here. Yeah, good scouting. There's the boss. We'll do the boss, and then we'll keep exploring. So, let's camp and buff.
Gathered close in tenuous
We can even just
firelight,
eat half. We don't need HP.
easy companionship.
Keep the food. Okay, we do have a prevent nighttime ambush. All companions plus 7 stress, but it's worth it. And then we can do every rose has its thorn. 6 respite remaining. Probably want to restring crossbow. Accuracy, damage, and crit. I want the Arbalist to one-shot the Matchman every turn. That's what I want. And then we can increase the accuracy and crit of the... probably the Bounty Hunter, so that they can hopefully just like one-shot the enemies that we need to kill. It's weird. They do exactly the same, Tiger's Eye, and this is how we do it, but this is how we do it is self only, this is targetable. That's apparently worth 1 point of respite, so there you go. Do it yourself. This is how we do it? Well, show me. Show me how you do it.
Purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Okay, let's do this boss fight. I hope we are successful. I believe we will be. Oh hey, another one of these. What do the antiquarians do? Antiquarians, well, that sucks for you. Antiquarians are mainly for giving more gold.
Grievous injury.
Because the antiquarian lets you get heirloom, particular trinkets, heirloom, what would you call them? Objects, I guess? That can give you more gold, and they can also stack gold higher. They're just there for money. And as a result of giving you more money, they're a weak unit, usually. Hey, can I get a turn? I know I've had 2 already, but I feel like I could use another one. 33 stress! That happened very fast. Honestly, just like heal up. And you kill him. Pre-digestion. Is this a move forward? It is. Annoying stress, but I'm okay with this. We shouldn't... Oh my god, that sucked. We shouldn't be too stressed out during the fight. That was a good crit. Bum 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 bum. I'm gonna go for the KO on the bug because the occultist doesn't have as good of accuracy, and the bug has a lot of dodge. So I figure we have a chance at actually getting a KO if you do it like this. Okay. Annoying, awkward moment, but not that bad. 7 torches. Holy water, bandages, medicinal herbs, anti-venom. There's the cannon. Now we have to kill the fuse man. It sucks that we didn't do it on that hit. This should do it on the AoE. Have to make sure he dies every turn. Every turn. Slice and dice. Negative bleed resist. Now, we're gonna go for the vulnerability hex on the frontline unit, so we can hopefully KO with the Bounty Hunter. Oh, it didn't even KO him! It's okay, we are making progress, even if it is slow and hard to tell. Bleed him up. Get the KO. Thank you. That's what we need. One turn for the Arbalest to kill that guy. That's what we need. Now we can hit the tank. Get that mark applied. Nice dodging. Good lord. You suck, my dude. And as long as he only summons one matchman every turn, hopefully that's the Arbalest. If the Arbalest can get a KO, you know, every turn, we're in the clear. And in fact, to make sure that happens, we're gonna mark him so the Arbalest can hopefully one-hit KO him.
The slow death, unforeseen.
I did this wrong, didn't I? Awash in crimson, I am reborn. I did this wrong. We wanted to stun him, right? Crit for 46! Yeah, we wanted to stun him, and then on the next turn, we would then mark him. And mark the tank. Okay. Look, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. So in that case, we'll bleed him. Here I will strike for blood. We can Dirk Stab to return party position. Bola? He actually is dead. If I hit him with anything. So let's just hit him with the mark. He'll die to the bleed. Keep hitting the cannon. The only one hitting the cannon right now is the Bounty Hunter, but we gotta deal with the Matchman. Now there is another unit this time. That's okay. We can deal. Stop! Interrupt! Okay, I mean, you got the kill, that's fine, but stop doing things yourself. I will tell you what to do. Blanket fire. 3 in a row he's missed. I love it. There's another 14 damage. There's another Matchman. Man, the Arbalest is not doing enough damage. We need to give them like a, we needed to give them a trinket that increased their damage output or something. Like, I'm still getting value out of, you know, the AoE harvest with the Jester, but it's not as good as I was hoping it would be. Whatever. Still fine. There's another 20 damage. You have nothing else to do on this turn, do you? Well, kill him. Not worrying about the heal. Maybe I should, but I think we'll be fine. Harvest will get the KO on 2 of them.
How quickly the time
Annoying crit, but not that bad. Should probably maybe focus on a heal, but we need to reapply the mark on the cannon as well. I don't like relying on the Jester to hit in order to take out the Matchman, but Fuse Man rather, but it should hit 94%. Technically, the percent only goes up to 95, and at 95 it's 100%. So, you know, it's probably gonna land. Arbalest, you're doing a good job, but you also are kind of just sucking. You're here to get the one-hit KOs. You're not giving me any one-hit KOs. Why are you here? Okay, we have an Emerald, Tambourine, crappy Movestone. I want to get rid of it. And we have a Blueprint. What do we not need? We don't really need the shovel, because we can always do backtracking now, so let's get rid of that. We do need the keys. I'd like to keep the bandages and the anti-venoms. Don't need the holy water. Take the emeralds. We don't need 2 tambourines. Good. So that was a good fight. I think that was a good way of handling it, having a marked party. Oh, another freaking blood-sucking gatekeeper jerkhole. Take the trinkets to sell. I'm gonna try to maybe stack up emeralds, you know? I don't like having to micromanage selling the trinkets in the hamlet, but I probably should take it. That movestone, though, is not worth anything. 750? Not worth it. Okay. Please. Like, I don't know, I'm thinking heal? 6 to 11, you'd have to hit for 9. Go for the heal. We just fought a boss. If this guy gets away, he's gonna do stress damage, but I don't really care. Ooh, he might get away. I hope that the Arbalest can get the KO. We do have a speed of 11 on the Arbalest, so hopefully she goes first. Good. Okay, so you do 10 damage to the Matchman, you do 21 damage to the Gatekeeper enemy. What was that? Was that a deafening whine on 2 enemies? That sucks. I don't know if I've seen that before. Alright, heal everyone up. Get some KOs. This mission is going just fine. Didn't want to hit that enemy, want to hit the one up front, but that's okay. Bombing run, that's like bleed and debuff? Just bleed, okay. All that bleed. I know we have bleed. Don't worry about it, we're fine. But thank you for reminding me. We're gonna use it on this guy, definitely. I forgot that he was crit. Yeah, that's a heal. Go for the KO. Jester? Jester? Ding-a-ling-a-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding. Oh, fine. Hit you for 39. 2 blood. Oh, to what did I owe the pleasure?
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
More stuff. Get rid of 1 anti-venom, take the gold. This is a gold mission now. Now that we fought the boss, we're all about the gold. The gold, the gold! I got rid of the anti-venom. Well, you know what? That's okay. 95, 75, 65, okay, 95. Still plenty of torches too. I was a little bit worried that... Another fucking tree. I was a little bit worried that we would kind of run out of torches using the stun a lot, but we actually didn't use the stun a lot in the fight. I was just using the Arbalest. Maybe I should have tried to use the stun some more on the Matchman, but it ended up not really mattering that much. Sometimes she does like 8 damage on an attack, and then sometimes they do 21. I don't know the difference. Why do you have such a high range in your attacks? I don't get it. Let's mark him. The Arbalest can hit him from that position. Point blank shot. Just don't move him. You know what? We should probably kill this guy quickly because he does have stress attacks, but I'm hoping that we can get the KO using the Bounty Hunter in the Arbalest. That's half of his health right there. That's the other half.
The beast, the greater the glory.
And now the only thing this guy can do is rushed shot. So this actually did work perfectly. Aw, crap. 3.5 on average. Not that good. Arrows are complicated. Arrows are complicated, and occultists are bad healers. Most of the time. A brilliant confluence! Yeah, we get it, Wayne June. This might be worth selling because it'll sell for like 1,500, I think? 1,250? So why don't we drop... Let's drop the medicinal herbs, and we'll take it for money. For money reasons. The contents are yours. I'm not gonna take the basic charms, the basic trinkets, because they are not worth anything, as far as I'm concerned. They're garbo! Oh. Wish I kept the medicinal herbs. Keep getting rid of stuff and then having an opportunity to use it 2 seconds later. Lovely. Well, one hit and you're dead now. We can kill all these units. What's my favorite Darkest Dungeon character? I don't know. I like them all. I like them all. I really like the Plague Doctor. The stun and the blight is a lot of fun. Good night, Salvador Bunny. I like the... trying to think. Favorite. Vestal's a good healer. Leper's a good damage dealer. Bounty Hunter is good damage. Grave Robber is fun with the pick to the face, the lunge, the thrown dagger, shadow fade. I don't know. Could drop the portraits. Take the gold. Money's more important. More battles, more curios. I'm in. And skeletons. Guess maybe you can get cultists and skeletons in the weld. Good to know. Nice hit. Not nice hit. Chance of bleeding is 90. I'm gonna go for it. Acceptable. That's what we want out of this party. You know, get a couple of KOs on the first turn. TD Cultist is back. They're gone now. They were here for exactly 2 seconds. Ding a ding 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 ding. I was kind of hoping I'd get a heal out of it. Still not bad.
Be wary. Triumphant pride
precipitates a bickering fall. I will say, the most annoying thing about the game are all of those narrator prompts. Just mute. I want to mute all checkbox. That's what I want. This sucks, by the way. I thought at best we go for a more guaranteed KO. I still don't mind that because we can still do a hit on the cultist. Maybe even a kill with the bounty hunter. Oh no, we can't kill the bounty hunter. Go for the stun. Gives us 2 turns to deal with her now. Actually, you know what? Bounty hunter can kill her with finish him. More damage against a stunned target. Plus 50. Crit for 42 anyways. Fantastic. You're in a cult, call your dad. What? I'm with disposable account on this one. What? Ow. Let's go for a couple of stuns on this turn, then we'll heal. Give the Arbalist and the Jester something to do. Get some bleeding in. It's from my favorite podcast called My Favorite Murder. Okay. Answered that question. Don't you just love occultists? Is there a final run? So there's a final dungeon in Darkest Dungeon, and in the final dungeon of the Darkest Dungeon, it's really hard, but there's 4 levels, and if you complete the 4 levels, you finish the campaign, you finish the game. So the ultimate objective is to get a lot of people leveled up, ready to go out on the mission, and then we can do the Darkest Dungeon. You're dead. You're dead. No one else's stress. Should have gone for the heal. So what do we do here? We have a stress relief
victory.
artifact, and we have nothing to do with it. Guess you can interact with it. Lovely. Have another key. Drop the bandages for the gold, and we have one more treasure that we can open. We have one more key for it. It's like it worked out perfectly. Yeah, absolutely. Sweet. Instead of 725 gold, I will take 3 portraits, because 3 portraits is the max stack for portraits. So do that, end quest. I'm very happy. Very happy with how that turned out. Not a lot of gold, but still, 10,000 is enough that we can do one mission in the future. Lots of heirlooms, 1 blueprint. People leveled up, more level 5s. Kleptomaniac, known cheat. Kleptomaniac. We have to remove kleptomania. It is horrible. Horrible.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
More recruits! But they're all level 2 and 0 and 1! It's garbage! What? I mean, we have an antiquarian, we already have one. We don't even have a highwayman. Where's my level, 4 highwayman? I want a level 4 highwayman. I have all the upgrades. Resolve level 3 will sometimes appear. Well, give me a level 3 then, game. Oh, also, wait a minute, what? Cheese Baron has gone on a personal vision quest to achieve enlightenment. Okay, well, fine. You know, it's not like I wanted you for the squad anyways, you know. Don't worry about it. We can handle it without you. You get out of here. Go have fun on your own. Anyways. Could do the courtyard. We have 6 invitations now. That's far too many. Honestly, the infestation has not been that bad because, again, all of the courtyard enemies that you fight, they're now in the cocoons that are optional. And every once in a while you'll find a pod of bloodsuckers. It's not like every pod on a mission is going to be a bloodsucker, which is how it used to be. So we don't really, and we only have 3 people who have the Crimson Curse. We don't need to do this right now. Instead, we should probably do another mission to get some trinkets and to get more people leveled up. We do need to continue on with the Cove to fight the final veteran level boss. And if we're going to do the Cove, we would probably do a long mission just so that we can do it with level 5 units, I think. Level 5, level 6 units. A longer mission also, or sorry, a harder mission also gives more path progression to the boss, I believe. More difficult missions give more XP. Longer missions give more XP, and I believe those also contribute to the progression level towards the next boss. But if we weren't doing that, what would we do? Long Veteran or Long Champion for the trinket or for the experience. Could we do a Long Ruins mission? Yeah, we could. Antiquarian, Vestal. Plague Doctor, and then Bounty Hunter. It's not any sort of a party synergy, but we don't really have the people available for that. And we don't want to bring the Jester because they're bleeding. There's not a lot of bleeding in the ruins when you're fighting skeletons. So I think this is what you would want. You would have stunning and blighting, so you have damage and damage with the Bounty Hunter and the Plague Doctor, and then the Vestal for healing and the Antiquarian for money. It's actually a pretty good opportunity for a money run. 11,000 gold, plus a Blasphemous Vial, plus it levels up the Antiquarian who needs it, and it gets a few people to level 5. Will we be able to do the Cove? Honestly, not really. Bleeding, damage healer. We have no one like capable of doing the veteran boss here. Manic for money. Gotta remove that at some point. Trying to think. We would still have a healer for the Cove mission. We could bring along the Jester, even though it's not fantastic. We should probably use the Plague Doctor for the Cove. No, we don't need the Plague Doctor in the Cove. Like, the damage over time is nice, but we could use, like the Musketeer and use the damage output from the Musketeer to do good for us. I don't know. I'll think about a mission. We'll probably just roll this for the ruins, honestly, though. But until then, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you have enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next mission in the Darkest Dungeon.